Okay. Panel. So done. All right. Hey there, Destiny. How you going? Hi, Joshka. Welcome back. I just had to go and do something. Didn't know if I was going to get back online or not. So yeah, I'm back online for a little bit. So can we get a list together again? So Destiny, you're up first. Then Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Hey there, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. What a great name. Makes me think of the song. I'm sure that's why you've got that name. Yeah, so anyone that's new, please subscribe to the channel for your free reading. So basically your subscription is your payment. And yeah, let's get on with it. So Destiny, you're up first, mate. You're up first. Destiny, what are we looking at for you? Destiny or Joanna? Hey there, Joanna. How you going? Yeah, I just, I'll let you know on WhatsApp. I just had to go somewhere and yeah, anyway. No, Destiny, don't worry about Joanna. Joanna and I are connected via, oh, someone's made a donation. Who's made a donation? Kimberly. Who's Kimberly? Kimberly is up next. You donated. Thank you. Okay, so we've got a donation reading. Let's just have a look at that for you. What are we looking at for you, Kimberly? Oh, and Joanna, while I've got you there, thank you so much with all your insight and everything. And yeah, I hope that my big long-winded messages sort of explained a lot of what I was seeing with the reading compared to what you were seeing reading blind with that. But you picked up on a lot of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, we'll touch base with all of that again at some point. But yeah, thank you very, very much, Joanna. And I really, I feel like if you've got a friend that it's their birthday or something and they'd like a reading, just let me know and I'll do some sort of reading for them if you don't need one or if you want one on your own. I know I did do that reading by mistake for you about your mum and everything, and it wasn't you that asked for it, but yeah, so I know I did do that one as well. Okay, so Twin Lioness, what is Jessie's feelings and intentions towards me? Okay, so I know it's Kimberly and Jessie. So we'll just put 5 cards down for you, Kimberly. I better start my clock. So guys, if you did want to make that $7.77 US donation, you'll get a reading like this one. I think something else just came in. No. Okay. Destiny. Sorry, Twin Lioness, Kimberly. Kimberly, Jessie. Yeah, I didn't come online because I didn't want my negative vibes. King of Hearts just dropped out. So what's the intentions? It looks like it might be a love bomb. Looks like it might be a love thing. I don't know why, but my phone keeps, it's messages coming in. Okay, it's my daughter messaging me. Okay, so Kimberly, 5 for you. 5 for Mr. Jesse and 5 for the connection. So we'll look at the connection over here or what might happen. So sitting around you, Kimberly, we have a bit of stress and worry here. We've got the upside down Ace of Hearts. I'm going to flip that around because it keeps coming out. Actually, what I might do when I put them back together is up and down, up and down. I don't know if you've had a separation and then you got back together. Because that's what it's looking like. It looks like there was some sort of heartbreak on your side of the fence, and then you try to rekindle something. It also could be where someone from your past has returned, and it's created some sort of sadness there. But then we got a lot of happiness here. It's even like talks of weddings, parties, celebrations, get-togethers. We do have a slight imbalance in the relationship where you're just not too sure whether this person's committed to you or not committed to you. And then you're wanting a change for your future here. It's like you want to move forward in with all the plans you've got in your mind of where you want to live, who you want to associate with, where you want to do your shopping, like just right down to the little nitty-gritty things here. Very, very nice energy cards. I do get a little bit of concern around this Ace of Hearts being upside down, but I feel like it might be more to do with your mental state about things sometimes where you get a bit down about stuff. But yeah, you've got pretty bright energy sitting around you there. So let's just get some more messages for you. Yeah, it's in and out. Okay. Let's have a look. More messages for Kimberly. You want to rush things, but you're also trying to trust in your intuition. You want to trust in what's real, what's not real in this relationship. You want to believe the happiness. You want to believe that it's all correct. I'm not saying that it's not, but you're really trying to rush to the believing in your goals and your manifestation, like you're manifesting the wedding and the chapel and the people and the babies and whatever. So you're sort of like 100 steps forward in your head here and trying to rush through things. And also you're wanting answers. So let's have a look at what's around Jessie. Oh, yeah, Destiny, I forgot to tell people and the new people, I made a few new moderators, Joanna, because when I got online, there was nobody. Yeah, I just keep the list down to like 6 or 7 people. When I read one, then put one on, because I just don't want to be online, you know. Okay, so around Jessie, we have an argument or something. It was sort of like it came out of nowhere. So this can be an argument, it can be a lie, it can be someone going very silent. So then we got this playful energy sitting in the middle here. Everybody's friend, everything's great. We got a lot of male energy around Jessie. So yeah, there's a lot of male sort of dominant kind of energy. And then this over here is usually like stress at work and money, stresses around money, but it also can be truth and lies, or stuff that's hidden, stuff that's revealed. But it is showing me with him, he might have lost his job, or he might have been trying to get a new job or a promotion that didn't work out, but it will work out. He's got the 8 of Diamonds sitting on the end there. So I think that he might have felt a bit of defeat or something at the moment around a job or around a male energy. It could even be a sporting type thing as well, that he missed out on the team or something like that. The other energy I'm picking up on there is someone that's died around him. It could be a young male that died. It looks like a car accident or something like that. Now, this is someone that's already crossed. It could have been a car accident. It could have been drugs and alcohol. It could have been something where they were alive and then they're gone, because it's some sort of shock around him. I feel it's from the past. Okay, we'll just give you a few more minutes. We'll set that. Okay, so let's just get a bit more around his energy, but just be careful of, it's almost like stuff that's said when Jesse's drinking, or if he smokes pot or takes a pill or whatever. It's like stuff said in anger, or stuff said when you're not in your right space, and then other stuff that's true sitting around him. What's this? Oh, he's got his own business. He did, but he does have his own business. Okay, so yeah, there's like stress in that, but he will be making the money. This just dropped on the floor while I'm reading about him. This 10 of Swords energy, something's about to come to some end. It could also be, and I'm not thinking relationship, I'm thinking more to do with something legal or something official, because he's got nothing here about love energy at the moment. So let's see if we can get something. How does Jessie feel about Kimberly? How does Jessie feel about Kimberly? You're his Queen of Cups. He's got double 8 of Pentacles. His business, if he's had troubles or whatever with business, this month it's going to turn around like that. He's going to have, it's almost like somebody else's misfortune in business is his fortune. if that makes sense to you. But he does have a spirit energy around him as well. I just asked, you heard me ask, what's he feel about you? You're his Queen of Cups. He's got the love bond with you. He feels like you're a very nurtured soul, like you're a very nurturing energy. The two of you together, we do have this sharp sort of energy coming off you here, and then this massive love together. So I feel that that's part of your energy, but there is something that needs to be talked about here. There's discussions. There's also things like some of his plans don't fit with your plans. So you might want to live in a certain area, or you might make plans for the next 5 years that we're going to do this, we're going to go here. You're going to have to compromise to work this thing out, because there's a bit of stress building with it. Don't be listening to gossip as well. I feel like there's a gossip energy around the relationship. It could be that that's not you there, and that is someone that is a bitchy kind of personality that likes to interfere in other people's business. But there is a big love connection between the two of you. So let's just have a look at what's in the future for this connection between Kimberly. Oh, so he's wishy-washy. He's on and he's off with you. Hey there, Richard. I'm not sure why your message was deleted. I'm assuming you may have posted a question. I'm working on a paid donation reading at the moment. I'm going to wrap it up in a second. Okay, we'll just give you another 3. Okay, so what's the connection going to happen? Beautiful, beautiful. We have the Judgment, which is usually success, and everything's starting to balance back out. And it can mean don't judge his actions, or like you said, he'll message and then he'll go quiet. Don't be thinking stuff about why didn't he message now or whatever. Don't start to judge it all and pull it all apart, because you have the star energy for the two of you together. This is sort of like going on the right journey with each other. I do feel there's going to be some compromise sort of situation there, because you've got this 7 of Hearts sitting over here where you want to make your plans for the future. You want to know that you're secure with Jesse. And then over here, we've got a black 7. It's not the black energy around the 7 is, well, I don't really want to go there, or I don't really want to live there. Can we go over here? So I think you need to talk more. If there is a person involved on the outside that influences his decisions, your decisions, they need to mind their own business, basically, because I do feel a big love there. I love the star card being here. I just feel he's stressed at the moment with work and stuff, and he goes quiet. Like that's his way of coping with stuff that's not going right with work and jobs and all of that sort of thing. I think he's trying to focus on where's the money going to come in. I think he needs to not worry about it. He had 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Diamonds. So that's someone working hard, working hard, working hard. He might need to communicate with his own business that he's got and make connections with overseas. There's someone overseas that could help his business grow. So, yeah, that's what I feel at the moment. So I hope that has helped you. I'll just give you some cards. These cards are just for you, just messages for you, Kimberly. So message for Kimberly here. Message for Kimberly. Message for Kimberly. Okay, so first you need to really listen. So you're being told to listen and take everything in, not fill in the blanks with assumption. A lot of us do that. I'm very, very bad for that. I will listen and watch certain things, and what I don't know, if I'm in a good mood, I'll fill it in with positive. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll fill it in with negative. So you've also got, there is mountains you need to cross at the moment. You do need to sort something out, and just be wary of the sharp tongue here. I picked it up over there about some female with a sharp tongue. Now that can be Jesse's mother, sister, ex. It can be your mother, your sister, your best friend. Someone's got the sharp tongue there. They're not good for the benefit of the relationship between you and Jesse. Anyway, so that's what I'm sort of picking up on there for you today, and that is it. So thank you for the donation. Yeah, I've got lots of messages coming in. Okay. Yes, so anybody that's just come into the room, I am now back onto the free list. For a free reading, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, put a thumbs up on the video if you will. While you're waiting on the list, if you're right at the bottom of the list, I suggest that you go and watch one of my pick a card readings, like the yes and no answers. A lot of people get a lot of information out of that. Also, the star signs are posted last week. Go and have a look at your star sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. Only if you're right at the bottom of that list. Please, if you are on the list, don't go anywhere. Because when we call you, if you're not here answering, you will be taken off the list and jumped, like we'll go to the next person. Welcome, Amber. All you need to do is subscribe for a free reading, and then just wait. So, okay, so who's up next, please? Destiny. So we're going back to Destiny now. Destiny, I forgot your question because I've been reading that other person. Taylor, welcome to the room. You can be added. You just need to subscribe, but the list is one on, one off. So right now I'm reading Destiny, and then the next person will come on. And then when I read the next person that come in the room will come on. So don't go anywhere, just wait. I just need to keep the list down in case I decide that I'm closing the list. My question is, how is Keegan feeling? Oh, okay. Okay, Destiny. So how is Keegan feeling? Because there's been 2 points of contact with each other. How is Keegan feeling about Destiny at this time? Now, if you did want to jump the list, to all the new people coming in, if you want to jump that list or you're not on the list, $7.77 US dollars in my PayPal account. It's in the description box down below. And then tell us that you've paid. I'll check my phone, and then you'll get a detailed reading. You'll get a 10-minute long reading for $7.77. And just bear in mind that it's usually $2 a minute for these kind of readings that I do. So it's usually about $20 US, not $7. $7.77. So let's have a look. Destiny, what's he feeling? He's not too sure, but he definitely has feelings of love and affection there, Destiny. It's almost like he had a bit of a rush, and I think you had a bit of a rush running into each other. He's feeling like, was it luck or was it just fate? Or so this, did you have an actual conversation? Because this is usually 2 people having a conversation, because we've got this love thing here. But there is this black thing in his mind or your mind about something that's over, but it's not over, obviously, looking at this. And then we've got this, now I'd like to say flirty energy in that and everybody's friend, but this is more like a support role. So I wouldn't be surprised if he went and talked to someone that might be a little bit more older than him or something for some sort of advice about how he's feeling about this, because this over here is telling me he wants to make more contact and do something, but then he doesn't. So he's got the red and the black energy of yes, no, I don't know. Anyway, Destiny, that's what I'm seeing there. And you get nightmares and fears. I feel this is you. You've been not sleeping. You're overthinking everything. You're worried, like, is something going to happen? Nothing going to happen. And then there's all about these choices. So I feel like he's weighing up the choices. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I walk away? Something might come of it because of this love energy you've got over here. Something might actually come of this running into him. It might be him. It's keeping him up at night. He's thinking, crap, like I've seen her, I don't know. And then he's thinking, well, I want to look at my options here. I want to see what's good for me, what's not good for me. Should I go down that track? Will it be responsible or irresponsible to start the contact up and start doing things or whatever? So because you are a moderator, we'll just have another look at, we'll give you one of these, Destiny. We'll give you one of these. You need to make your intentions clear. What do you think? What do you feel? So, because that's the intention card. So if you think that, okay, it felt really good, we ran it. What do we got? Totally agree. We sort of, you have a bit of an eye. You're overthinking it all. You're worried. You're not sleeping too well. Okay. Yeah, I feel like he is thinking about it. I think he may have talked to someone, a mate, someone that knows about your situation, a male, don't worry, a male. I think he may have had a discussion to say, oh, I don't know. And that person saying, well, if you do this, this could happen if you do that. Because you did have that black energy, which could be an argument. Like it can be where you talk and it's all about who's responsible for something. You did this or you said that or whatever, and then boom. So your message card is you have bridges in front of you at the moment. You're working out which bridge is your bridge. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to continue on what you're doing, or do you want to try something different and start to try and distance yourself from this person? So, but we were asking, I'll just ask again. This is from your person, Keegan, was it Keegan? Keegan is probably going to contact you again. You've got the contact card. You've got a message of some kind. Maybe it's just a text message. Is it a good message, a bad message? I'm not too sure. So that's what we get for you, Destiny. I hope that's sort of clarified something for you. Welcome, Zombie, our drinking buddy. Okay, so who is up next? Joshika, Zombie doesn't normally have a reading. Zombie just likes to come in and say, hey, 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 to all the girls we've got online. Yeah. But if he wants to be added, he's come in so many times. You're so happy. You're so happy, Destiny. I'm glad you're happy. Yeah, it was nice. Like there was love cards and that, but I do feel there's tension. There's something that needs to be sorted between the two of you to move forward. Yeah, I didn't think so. Zombie doesn't want a reading. Zombie just likes coming in and listening to me waffle on and flirt with all the girls. Nah. Anyway, who's up next? Up next is Shine. Shine, have we got a question? Did Ashley have genuine feelings for me? There it is. In the past, or he just used me for my pleasures. Okay. Okay, so S6 letters. Okay, so S6 letters. Did Ashley actually have genuine feelings in the past? So this is an X, obviously, and you want to know, was it something or was it just a pleasure fun thing? I hope that you get a nice reading. I don't really like looking at this kind of question. Joshika, get ready. You're up next, so get your question ready, please. And then as I'm reading this one, add somebody else to the bottom of the list, please. Yeah, did Ashley have genuine feelings for S? If I had to say yes and no, this is a yes. We've got a yes, a surprise, we got a yes about love, and we got yes again, and we got the positive woman in the middle. She is the pleasure zone. She is everybody's friend, fun and that. There's no cards that mean sex here. This here is that it just doesn't work. It went down the wrong path. You wanted different things. This person wanted certain ways of thinking. You wanted some other way of thinking, and you couldn't come to a compromise. So it just doesn't work with this 7 of Spades energy. It's like getting pushed out of your house, basically, where it just doesn't work anymore. Something else was not working there. 7s that are red, to me, sometimes they can mean all different things. They can mean moving house, moving job, moving relationship. But 7s can mean where you go together to the same church, to the same football group or whatever. You share a lot of common sort of ground. This is where there's something he liked or you liked and it didn't match. But yeah, was it something genuine when he was with you? Definitely yes. This is love, affection. But it wasn't anything that I want to put a ring on your finger. I want to be with you forever. This is a surprise, actually. Like, I think you're getting a surprise that there is this love thing here. But I just feel like it would never have worked because of this energy that's like moving forward into a relationship with this person. It doesn't work with that black. It's like a roadblock, bang, doesn't work. But yeah, I do think this person had genuine feelings for you in the past. This is the battle. it's coming up with the past that is just with chalk and cheese, and he would say it's sunlight, you'd say no, it's the moon, or he'd say that's black, you'd say it's white. It's like and then this is like making a choice and going on your own merry way. This is movement. This can even be moving away from somebody, moving away from a job, moving away from the person, the family. This is like making thing. It can also be a friendship. This is a sexual card if it come out like in a certain way. So that can be sex and fun and friendship as well. But this is like where it's moved on to a different direction. But did this person have real feelings? I'd have to say that's a definite yes, what I'm getting there. Okay, shine. It looks like it won't work though, between the two of you. It could work. But yeah, the surprise is like this big emotional sort of connection. No worries, shine bright like a diamond. Please pass on my information to other people that might like to come join my channel and get my subscriptions up there. This is actually my job at the moment. I do have a little bit of sideline work I have to do, which is only amounting to 2 or 3 hours a week, which is crap. Like it's just no money. So I'm hoping that this all picks up, and it's been picking up and doing okay. Okay, so Destiny Raya, add Ashley once we reach Joshika. Okay, so thank you, Joanna. Joshika, will the guy that my relatives be introducing to me soon for me marriage be a success for me? Okay, so you're getting introduced to your partner, introduced. So how will Joshika go with the person her family wants her to marry? How will this marriage go with this person? How will the marriage go for Joshika and the man that they introduce for marriage? I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine meeting someone and this is it. This is your husband. I couldn't imagine that. Will it be a success? Can you see those cards? There's one. It's actually similar cards to what just come out, but this came out on the end about like there's a lot of things that don't match here, but it's not showing for the outcome. It's showing when you first meet. This person, you're going to be very attracted to each other. We got the attractiveness there. We do have this deep love and talk of future. This does normally mean 9 months, an announcement, the doctor, and the baby girl. So I think if you're wanting children within this marriage, I think your first child would be a girl, and I think you're going to be very, very happy. There will be something you have to change, though. Now, this could be where you have to move from where you live, and you have to separate from your family, and it will be very, very tough. Or you might be working somewhere, and once you get married, you won't be going to work anymore. So there's some sort of forced change that will happen for you to do with either your work or where you live or your friendships and stuff like that. But then you've got all this happiness and celebration. And this is long-term commitment, and he's looking at you, like he's following your lead. So this is a very nice combination here. But do be prepared. There will be some loss here. There will be some sort of loss of what you normally do in your life, but you will be benefiting out of it. It will make you happy and balanced. This is some sort of rushed energy coming in. This is a very truthful energy around this person you're going to be meeting. And then this is you stepping off on your journey together. So I'd have to say that is nice. It's successful and very, very nice. It's a shame that that Black 7 come out, but I feel like that's going to be things that you're going to have to change within yourself, or change if you go to church or whatever it is you do. It's going to be a culture change for you. So it's going to be a lot of different sort of ups and downs, but then you're going to be very settled and within a group of loving family energy. So that's really nice. Okay, welcome to the room, Lord Weld. I am taking free readings at the moment. If you would like to jump the list, because the list only gets open as I read one, and then one comes on, and there's quite a few people waiting in line. So I keep the list down in case I decide that that's it. I'm turning the thing off. But if you wanted to jump the list, and that's anybody else that's here on the list, and that list is quite bigger than usual. Ashley is skipped. Okay, so Ashley hasn't been responding, so we move to the next one. So Prior and Moon, if you are on that list that they are posting there, please say that you're here so we can move to the next one. If anybody on that list wants to make a donation, or anybody waiting to get on the list wants to make that donation, you'll get a more detailed reading for your $7.77. You're basically getting a $20 US reading for $7.77. Okay, so who are we doing next? Who's posting their question? Prior, Moon, and then we got Joanna. Is that you? Oh no, that's another Joanna. So Priya or Moon, are you guys here? Moon is here. Moon Chan, post your question, please. Priya must have stepped out. Moon Chan is up next. I'm just reading the question. I would like to know if my crush has been dreaming of me. That's when I started smiling. The way I've been dreaming of him. If so, what? Okay. Let's see if your crush, Moon Chan. I usually work on people's names, and I really would like to be focusing on your name and this crush's name, but some people don't want to put their name on here. So is Moon Chan's crush thinking back the way Moon Crush is thinking? It sounds creepy. No, it doesn't sound creepy at all. It sounds sweet. I like it. It sounds sweet. Here's Moon Chan's crush. What I'm going to do is put 3 cards here and 3 cards there. That's you and what you're thinking and what they're thinking. I'll just split your mini reading here. So Moon Chan on the left and the crush on the right. You're worrying yourself about it. Ooh. I feel like you're not going to get any verbal sort of communication with this person as yet, but with you, it's sort of like you're thinking something positive and then you're thinking something negative, and it's like this is like a sexual card. Like you're worried that if they did think anything, they're just thinking like a sexual type attraction, because it's upside down as well. So there's worries in that around that. And you're worried also that maybe your crush just sees you like another friend or something like that. This is you overthinking everything, worrying about it all. Now, when I look at your crush, there's not much talk going on. And if this card represents you, it could mean that they think that you think too much. But they also think about a possible relationship with you, because this is like someone thinking about a relationship. So you're worried maybe it's just nothing, maybe it's just a friendship. And they're sort of, if this is their energy, I think they might know that there's a crush there and you're thinking about getting in a relationship with them. So, yeah, I think that either they think that they know that that's what you're thinking, or that's what they're actually thinking themselves. So the card energy for you is you're hanging around waiting to see how this is all going to happen, like whether something's going to happen. And your person, they're analysing the whole thing. They're just going to take their time. I think they're going to sort of sit on the fence here with this 5, because this can tell me, it takes me up to the throat chakra and shutting down and just sort of like, I don't want to say too much. It's not like the 5 of Wands in the tarot deck. It's got nothing to do with that. It can be about work. It can be about movement. It can be where they're talking to their mate about you at the moment. So it might be something. It might be something that happens. It looks like nice stuff, though. It looks like either this is someone that's closed off and doesn't want to talk about it, or they're actually talking about it with a male friend and saying, oh, I kind of like her, like I kind of think there's something there. So You need to get a little bit out of your head here and stop sort of trying to worry about it. Try and manifest it. Imagine you two sitting talking and then the person says to you, oh, I've been thinking about you. You know, manifest it in your mind and imagine the whole situation unfolding and see if you can manifest it into reality. So prior, we get up to progressing my career but feeling stagnant. I have planned for a job switch due to... Okay, so let's have a look. You want a change in career because things are stagnant. Let's see what's going on with your prior. Let's see what's going on prior. Can we put a close on the list now, guys? I think I might stop soon. I know I've only been on half an hour, but the list is quite big, so I just want to stop. Don't keep adding people to the list at this point and see when we get to the bottom of the list how I'm going. Yeah, and if anybody wants to, like if you didn't get on the list and you're sitting waiting, just that $7.77 and I'll do a more detailed reading for you. Oh, you liked and subbed, Nish. Thank you for that. I'll see how I go. I'm just feeling a bit flat at the moment, so we'll see how we go with this reading. So Prior wants to know, is things going to turn around with job, work, career, because it's stagnant at the moment. Here's your new job. Are you applying for the right kind of job? Because it's like one person wants you, the other person thinks that you're not right for the job. You do have a new beginning coming up, but I think it's coming in very slowly, very slowly. You may need to go back to school. You may need to do a nighttime course or something like that, get a certificate in something, because this is like the student, it's like the learning, it's like the new apprentice, the new job. You've also got a tone of either medical and hospital or government and official government type of stuff. So I don't know what kind of job you're going for, but I think you need more certificates or something like this. And I think this is you stressing the crap out of yourself here. But it does look like it will eventuate. When, I don't know, because we haven't got any doubles sitting here and it's just a mini reading. We might get a double here, so let's have a look. No. You need to focus your manifestations and trust your gut. Trust what feels right with what you need to do. Don't just willy-nilly apply for something or whatever and then go, oh, I didn't get it. And especially don't apply for something that you don't have the criteria. I keep feeling and hearing you don't have the criteria or you don't have this particular certificate. I applied for something years ago, about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I applied for something and I had 20 odd years experience in that field and I did not have a certificate for it though. I did not have anything that was in writing that said I could type or I could do administration, but I've been doing administration and accounts for over 20 something years, 25 years or something when I applied, and they gave it to somebody else because they had that piece of paper. So that's the energy I'm feeling here, that yeah. So yeah, this is the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're starting to stress about finances as well. But Five of Pentacles is like the Five of Diamonds. That's a new job. That's like happiness, a new job. So yeah, it's just slow and steady, and maybe try taking on a course or doing another certificate in something and see how you go from there. Okay, so that's what we get for you today, Prior. Hopefully that helped you. Zombies out of control. You have to put him on the 3-minute block or whatever. I haven't been seeing what he's saying. Put the user in timeout. There we go. I've put him in timeout now, guys. Sorry, zombie, but the girls are complaining. So here we go. Joanna, can I get a love reading? Okay, love reading for Joanna. Love reading for Joanna. Reading for Joanna. How many have we got on the list, guys? How many are still there? I don't know if you can notice, Joanna, not Joanna that I'm reading for, but Joanna, do you notice the tone with me? This is why I didn't come on yesterday or the day before, because the spark is just a little bit faded at the moment. It's even more faded with what I just had to do. So, oh dear. Okay, so this is for the other Joanna. I love reading for Joanna. Please give me beautiful cards for Joanna. Joanna, nice love reading. Are you in a relationship, Joanna? Because if you're not, you will be. 2 twos, all your dreams, your hopes, your wishes around a relationship. 2 red twos, fantastic. Start making your wishes, start making your plans. You have something to do with February and August. You have spirit energy all around you. Some male that loves you so much. Could be your grandfather in spirit. It could be a teacher that you had at school. Joanna, this is beautiful energy here. This is celebrations, birthdays, weddings, parties. This is people gathering. You got all red cards and you got beautiful surprises coming in as far as love goes. You asked for a love reading and I closed my eyes and said, please give her a beautiful reading. And you've got the best cards I can pull for love. So if you're in a relationship, it's going to step up the plate. If you're looking for love, it's about to hit you. It's about to come in. And I think it's going to come in this month, August. If not August, 8 weeks away, 8 days away, or the person is born in August. I've also got the energy of someone that is a family person, someone that works with their hands, like a builder, an electrician, a tradie. They could be a chef as well. They could own a restaurant. They're a people person, but they're a family person. Really nice energy for love reading for you, Joanna. Got the love as a soulmate connection here. So if, like I said, if you're in a relationship, it's a soulmate connection. It's going to get deeper and deeper. If you're looking for someone, it's coming. I feel this person's already around you and you don't even see them. Now, depending on how old you are, Joanna, I don't know how old you are. This person might actually be, they would usually be about 45 and up. So I don't know if you're a young person or an older person or what age group you're looking for, but that's usually like the father figure, a supporting kind of energy. But it could just be the energy of the card, which is love, like a full-on love, true love. And Ace of Swords, it's about to happen. Your wishes are about to come true. Things are about to manifest and out of control in a good way, in a very, very good way. In work circumstances, this is usually like a bonus as well. It's like a business partnership or a job blending into another job and the money's good. So, yeah, that's what we've got there. Who is next? Sarah? What is Afri's feelings and intentions towards me? Sarah wants to know about Afri. What's Afri's intentions towards Sarah? It's a bit bumpy. It starts off where not enough is being said, and that's probably why you're asking the question, what's the intentions? What does this person want to do? I feel like they're a bit closed off to start with. It's like you would have a conversation with this person and you'd get a yes, no, not sure, but not much depth with the conversation. They do feel that you're a very attractive person. They're very into you, Sarah. I think you pronounce it like that, Sarah. Serra. They want to make some sort of plans and be responsible for their actions. Usually double sixes and a 9 and a 3 and all of that. This sequence normally is a pregnancy, but because these two are black, it's like a pregnancy that didn't happen, or a pregnancy that ended, or a pregnancy that's not ready for it, because you've got the whole sequence, meaning the 2 new parents, the 9 months of pregnancy, the baby boy. So you've got that kind of energy there. So I'm not sure why that's coming out. I don't know if you've already got a child with this person or you're thinking about that kind of thing. When it's black like that, it can be problems around that as well. It can represent a third person that causes drama, but their intentions or their feelings and all of that, we have this very structured kind of feel to the relationship. Um, and then we have, finally, we've got a bit of love sitting here on the end, and it's like doing it in the right way. So it could be one of those kind of energies where the person's thinking, well, we shouldn't do this because first we need to be friends, then we need to do this, and then we need to get the engagement ring, and then like a process. So I don't know if that's your energy or this person's energy, but it's like a process. I'm seeing a process of, you get married, you have the baby or whatever. And maybe that's why I'm picking up on this whole baby thing, like, oh, crap, like I'm pregnant now, we're not married yet or something. It's nice, and it's up and down at the same time. I'm not seeing the big love bomb, put it that way. We got you showing up as the married couple, the king and queen of swords. That's a power couple. That's the two people meant to be together. They're very strong. I don't know if you work together and you're going to turn, $60,000 into $90,000. I do need to say, be wary of someone interfering, a parent, a best friend or something. Just be wary of someone interferes in this relationship between the two of you. And you do have the energy of someone in spirit. I feel it's a woman. She may have been born or died in June. I'm not sure, but I think she had surgery for some kind of injury or car accident, and then she wasn't here anymore. But you've got that energy around you of someone trying to direct you of where you need to go in your life. But yeah, you come out as the power couple. You might be too strong energies for each other, but it does work. But then there's some issues. Either this is silence or this is anger. So it's one or the other, what we got there. So I hope that helped at the moment. The last reading was all the love bubble, and that one was sort of a bit different. Taylor's up next. Will Edward and I work out? He's pretty mad. I cursed him out. He told me his dad is passing. You were right. Oh, so I read something about someone in hospital. I do lots and lots of readings. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that stuff's going on. So will Edward and you work out? When tensions are high, lots get said. He's pretty mad. Okay. So how will things go with Edwin and Taylor? How's things going to go with Edwin and Taylor after this? You might need to be there for him if his daddy is passing. I'm getting all goosey just reading that. I'm goosey everywhere right now. What will happen between Edward and Taylor? Oh, is Ashley back? Because we bypassed Ashley ages ago. There's a lot more talking needs to happen. You two are coming up as a soulmate couple. Jack of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, that's a soulmate. You two are coming up as you need to love each other. You need to try and mend the bridge here. This is something in your favor here, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you want to talk and move forward with each other. That's usually two people wanting moving the same journey, but at the moment you're both looking at the past. You're both looking at what happened, who said what. I do feel this might be more communication, hopefully not bad communication. I do feel there's more going to happen, more going to transpire. And then we have more of a balance sitting here. This is like talking the truth and sitting down and talking about things. I'm feeling almost like there's him and there's you wrapping your arms around him about everything, about like his father, everything like that. So I do feel like it's going to be a little bit bumpy, but it's not all over Red Rover. There's your tower. It's already happened. So the tower's come out as the past or the problem area. So there's been explosion. And then this is where you weigh up, like how you move forward with each other. So I wouldn't give up on all of it. I do think there's a conversation that needs to happen. If you yourself, this can be something about like, because you're upset or whatever, taking a tablet or drinking or something like that, or he might be doing that. I wouldn't suggest you have end conversations when you're feeling in a foul mood or you've been intoxicated or something. But there's truth coming. It's usually balance coming here on the horizon. I just feel like you need to support each other, especially you. It's like your energy is wrapping around him, saying it's okay, it's okay. And this is making you happy and settled. So you've got happiness cards. This can represent just chitty chat, like backwards and forwards on the phone and that, or it can be a lot of people gossiping as well. A lot of people in the background having too much to say. But I do feel balance might come back. It should come back. Okay, so that's what we get for you, Taylor, and good luck with all of that. That's sorry to hear that is happening to his dad at the moment. What is my way forward now? My mind is foggy. Join the club. Join the club. What information does Lord Welb need to know to move forward? What sort of things is coming out for Lord Welb to move forward? Ashley, and then I will be done. Who donated? Joanna, you donated. Okay, so I'll do the donation and then Ashley, and then I think I'll sign out for the day. I haven't even been on an hour, and I wasn't going to turn it on, but I decided to. So Lord Welb, messages for Lord Welb. Which way forward? What to do next? Wow. You sure you're foggy? Can you see that? Red cards are fantastic. Black cards are stress, strain, don't know what to do. You know what to do. You've just got the same cards come out, but I've shuffled and shuffled. You just got the soulmate couple sitting together. Now, this can be mother and brother. Mother and child. It can be brother and sister. It can be a married couple. It can be girlfriend, boyfriend. It's a twin flame. It's a connection. It's sitting right here in the middle. It's a very family feeling that I'm getting looking at these cards. You need to manifest your dreams. Whatever it is you've wanted to do to move forward, whether it's the job, the relationship, what you need to do next, I feel you need to gather with people that you know love you and you love them, whether it's friends or family members. I feel like there's a need to touch base with people and just share love and happiness and stories. You do have some opportunity, so I don't know if it's to do with work and that. You do have some sort of opportunity coming your way. And then if you wanted to move house, move job, move relationships, it's all about to happen. Very, very nice energy. So for someone that's foggy, this is really, really nice. We have, okay, we got the going over the past. We got double sixes here. You got someone in spirit as well. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but they're connected to you quite strongly. I'd have to say the way they passed over was something to do with their mind. So they might have had anxiety, depression, or they might have had dementia. They might have even had something wrong with the brain itself. I'm not feeling anything to do with impact or anything like that, but yeah, there's someone in spirit, maybe more than one. They're trying to get you to see the way forward, because these people are looking backwards. They're looking over what happened. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should. No more maybe. It's gone. Turn around this way and go, this is what I'm doing next. I feel like the sixes are there. So in 6 days, 6 weeks, something very nice is coming your way. Now, Nine of Pentacles to me, a lot of people say that's the single energy, being single. So if you want to take it as a single energy and something's gone on with a relationship, I think that for now, you won't be single for long if that's what you're asking about. And then something very pleasing is around the horizon, around the corner. Now, with business, if it's something to do with work, money, all of that, that's almost like a payout and then moving forward and something better. So that's what I've got for you. Hopefully that's gave you some nice feelings moving forward there. Stop being foggy. It looks like you know what you need to do and where you want to go. Start making actions, make it happen. Where's the donation one? I was going to do the donation and then I was going to do Ashley. Hannah, just hang around and see how it goes, but the donation reading will go for about 10 minutes. So Joanna, please post your questions so I can look at this in more detail for you. Oh, let me just check that the donation has come in, because I've had things happen before where there was no donation. I haven't got any. Hang on. There it is. Okay, the question's here. Okay, so I'll look at you, Joanna, the person you asked about, and what's coming, is that the person? Okay, so what I'm going to do is put you, cards for you. Oh, I better start my clock. Start cards for you, cards for that person to see what's around them. And then cards for possibly if there's another person, and then something down the bottom. Okay, so we'll do 3 for you, 3 for him, 3 for maybe if it's somebody else. And so I don't want to say your question because you've obviously got it in private there. So okay, so what I said was, you, is it that person you asked about? Is it somebody new? And then what do you need to know? Okay, so that's how I've done it. So we got first up with you. You do have love and surprises all coming in. It's really, really nice energy. Going to make you very, very happy. Sitting around that person you asked about could be that person, because this is long-term commitment. This is also the little boy that needs to grow up. Also, no, new person is all black. New person is all black. So it's showing me possibly a return to this person, but it's not showing reconciliation at the same time. Conversations need to happen, movement forward, and planning whether you can do something together. So I don't know how long you've been apart from this person, but it's not actually showing me 2 people coming together. It's not even showing me soulmate connection. I do feel there's going to be some sort of interaction here, but then I said, is this a new person? So let me see, why have we got this stuff here? I've already shuffled them for you, so we'll just do these first. Bottom of the deck, what have we got for you? Conversations going on. Don't believe everything you hear, but don't disbelieve. Okay, so for you, we've got, you're not too sure whether that person or something else. You're a bit scared about the rushing in kind of thing. For the person you asked about, they'd like to start again. We've got the new beginning here, but they're assessing everything. They're looking at everything that happened in the past. If it was to be a new person, no, I'm not really feeling it over there. What do you need to know? Soulmate connection coming in. Is it him, but is it him? Okay, so let's see. Does the person you're asking about want to start a new connection with you again? Do they want to come back and start this thing again? Is this a new beginning? We've got the Ace of Cups, so it'd have to be a big yes. Temptation cards there, though. It could be toxic. So you're apart for whatever reason. There's toxic stuff still around if this thing picked up. I feel a lot of love, a lot of friendship, a lot of goodness in it, but that devil coming out. I think the assessing of the situation is assessing what went wrong, what was toxic, what needs to change for it to work. Let's just see if there is interested parties on the outside here, because it's sort of like you're trying to manifest someone new, and I just got the Lovers come out. So you are trying to manifest the soulmate twin flame connection, but there's also some sort of card coming out about fears around the third party. Um, my understanding of that is if you did move on with someone new, you'd be worried that this person wants you back, and then you wouldn't really commit to a new person because you'd be thinking, oh, what if this person wants me back, and I don't know. So it's sort of like you're scared to go here because you're still wondering about this one. So is this twin flame, twin lovers card, is this him? Is this all about him and her? Maybe not. Sort of that's a yes and a no. Okay. Is that person you asked about a Leo at all? Is that person a Leo, Joanna? Hey, good day, Chris. I'm going to go offline soon. And thank you so much for that gift. I couldn't believe it when I opened it. I just thought, wow, how big is this box? When the lady put it out the front, I just died. And then when I opened it, I thought, there's this. And I thought, very naughty to do that. Okay, I'm waiting for Joanna to tell me whether this person's a Leo or not, but doesn't matter. Does this 8 represent that her and this person could work at it? They need to work at it. It looks like whatever you're going to know by this month. By the end of this month, you're going to know whether it's this thing, because we've got the 8s everywhere. We've got 8 sitting on top of the 8. And I feel like this is like, if you do pull this back together, there's going to be a lot of hard work ahead of you for the relationship. Yeah, we do have that Knight of Cups coming out. And then we got, I don't know. Bottom of the deck, hanging around waiting to see. Now, I would never suggest someone, if you've broken up with someone and it's been a year or 2 years or months or however long it's been, I would never suggest someone waits and waits and waits, because you could be waiting a century. So what I'm seeing here, there could be a new beginning with this person. The Toxic card throws me off. The 5 of Pentacles throws me off as well, because that's sort of like, it gets back together. There's a deep connection there, but then you got double 5s there as well. So you got double 5s, you got double 8s, you got double 4s as well. But the red 4s, which is good. Red 4s is good. It's a communicating within the same 4 walls with each other and feeling rested and just feeling quite contented there. If it was to come back together, it might be through a party. It might be through some party or some celebration where you're in the same place at the same time. But it is showing me there would be a lot of work, a lot of things to sort out for this to be like this. There's no denying that there's a love connection there. There's a soulmate connection there. That's not what the story's about. This is sort of like, can we move forward? Can we find something that's common ground with each other? But I'm worried that the past thing is lingering around there, especially with that devil energy coming out. So when I said there was new love coming and blah, 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 when I put that out there to say, is this a new person? The energy I'm getting from that, yes, lovers, and you're manifesting this new person, but the other cards are telling me that you're not done with this other person. So for you to take on something new, I don't think you would move forward yet. So maybe you need to have a lot more conversations with this person, if that person will, and then decide whether it's done or not. But let's just get you some more information before I finish this reading. Okay, we've only got 10 seconds anyway. So who have we got? Ashley left. Okay, so Hannah is taking the spot. And Charlie always misses out. I did in Charlie the other day. Okay, so Joanna, I'll just you do have the reconciliation card. This is the apology card. So there must be some stuff that has to be mended. I feel you're not ready. I feel like there would be, with what I looked at before in the free reading, I do feel there is this massive love thing that you could have and you'll be very contented. But I feel like with this coming out, there's sort of like sorry when I see that. And one more card for you, Joanna. Celebration. Yeah, so when I said that you might come together through some sort of celebration, it can be about celebrating everything as well. Celebrate every day that you breathe in and you breathe out and enjoy life. But yeah, if you're still holding on to that particular person, I don't feel like a new one can even get to you. Hey there, that's what my doctor calls me. When she calls me to come in, she goes, Miss Betty, Miss Betty. Okay, so Hannah's up next. What are my qualities that my secret admirers admire about me? I do have the admirers. Thank you. My name is Elses. Elses. Okay, so what do the admirers think about when they think about Hannah? And then we're finished, are we? I'll close the list then. Yeah, I think I'll finish now. I know Anjali's come in. I might pull a couple of cards for Anjali. Who donated? Brooklyn, you donated yourself. You want to get in quick before I leave? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do yours in a minute. Let me see the secret admirers for Hannah. You've got secret admirers. They think you're extremely attractive. They find you sexy, extremely attractive. They also find you maybe a little bit intimidating with something. This is usually like drugs and alcohol and hanging around the wrong crowd. So, and it can be sexual thoughts of a wrong kind of way. So you've got nice energy here. So whoever these admirers are, one of them it looks like, I wouldn't even be touching that with a 10-foot pole. One of them think about taking you on a journey as well. They want to take you somewhere. One of them feels like you're there, you're meant to be with them. But yeah, I feel like one of them feels you might be a little bit too smart, like you might know a little bit too much, but you're attractive, sexual, whatever, everybody's friend, chatty. But this is sort of a surprise. It's like you go, wow, I didn't think this person thought like that about me. Who is it that thinks like that? I don't know. This is a very mini reading. If you said to me there's 3 admirers or whatever, and I'd look at 1, 2, and 3 and would see what they all think in a donation reading. But yeah, there's definitely 3 separate things I'm picking up here. One wants to take you on a journey. They think you're fun-loving. They think that they match with you. I don't like this energy coming off whoever this is. To me, it's like a negative sort of thought, like in a yuck way. But then this one here, I'm feeling like they find you very attractive and everything. And it might even be they feel like you're above them and they're sort of intimidated by you. So, yeah, but just be careful of that one negative energy you got there. Someone that might invite you for drinks or food or something, their intentions aren't very nice. They're coming from a not so nice place. And I think also they might be actually married or something and they want you on the side kind of thing. So let's just separate these for you. You need to stand your ground on something there. That can be where you're stubborn energy and stuff like that. It's also like let go of something from the past, like you might be holding on to a particular person or some sort of energy like that because it's preventing you from moving forward into what you want. But you do have a new beginning here on the horizon. So these are different cards. These got nothing to do with what do these people think. But you might have a job offer or an opportunity. Here's a plane ticket. Let's go wherever. So I think one wants to take you on a journey. One might invite you for drinks, dinner, stuff like that. I would be saying no. I just feel yuck energy there. And then the other one, I feel they like you and they desire you, but they find you intimidating, like you're above them. But with job stuff, that's like a new job, a new horizon for you. Okay, so Yeah, the free list is closed. I'm only doing the donation ones till I go offline now. So let's have a look at Brooklyn. Brooklyn, you wanted to know about your, let me have a look at that again for you. Wow, it's 1 o'clock. Oh, you paid your payment's got 111 on it. After they've taken out the fee, it's turned out to be 111 on my screen. Not $11, but it's like got the 11 at the end. What's the future look like for you and this person? What's the future look like for Brooklyn and her person? You got the double jokers come out together. I haven't seen the double jokers come out side by side like that for ages. They usually come out in the one reading, but never side by side. That's like shock, surprise. You've got a money surprise coming your way. This could be a job. It can be something really beneficial to you, something you've been working hard at, something that you want. But that usually is a wedding invitation. That's usually like, wow, wedding invitation, business invitation. This is the invitations coming out your ears. Sitting around your crush. We have this friendship, sort of some sort of third person hanging around. Either they're concerned that you've got someone too close to you, or they got someone in their past, or yeah, so they got that energy, but they got this. Like they've got this love, this romantic kind of journey. Let's go on a journey. Let's have some love talks. This can be actual sexual energy, can be baby boy as well. I don't know if I've brought that up for you before, Brooklyn, about like be careful, like if you don't want to be pregnant because you got the pregnancy cards. Down the track, we got some really, really nice energy, but we got an imbalance between the two of you. So something doesn't balance too well. No list. I'm going offline. I've just looked at my clock. It's on 111, and the donation thing I looked at, it was on 111. I forgot to set the timer. I'll just set it for, I don't know how long I've been talking. I'll just set it for 3, and then I'll do another 3. So let's have a look for you. Okay. Okay. What's happening with Brooklyn and you got the marriage cards, but then you got the 3 of Wands sitting right next to it. Around him, oh, we got the Sun and the Devil. These are like opposite cards coming out. This is crazy. You've definitely got the sexual attraction between each other. And I think this is his energy wanting to sort of rush things, or it could be your energy about wanting to rush it. But I feel like you're going to be the queen of the castle with this relationship if it all kicks off. Over here, you're thinking, I think this could be something. I think this could be forever, man. This part here is sort of like, but I don't know. I don't know which choice to make. Again, I feel this double 3 energy coming through, black energy. It could be that this person you're interested in still has somebody in the wings, or that you've still got somebody that's interested in you. And sometimes you might not even know there's somebody else interested. The Sun is usually about a relationship. It's beautiful, it grows and everything. But then we've got this toxic stuff as well. So we've got beautiful and toxic. We've got together and then third party. Then over here we got the beautiful fun energy and then the rush. So let's just do a little bit more. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm going to go offline. My tone, my mood, I don't know, people that know me that have watched me online, I'm a bit flat, a little bit flat. I have a lot of trouble with my mouth. I haven't put the heater on. I think I just need to, I don't know, need moisture in my mouth. There's something wrong. I might have to have that stuff, that gel that you put on your mouth when I'm doing readings. I know when I used to do readings at shows all weekend, like a double show, and I'd read for like 8 hours a day. I get this thing with my mouth. Too much talking, basically. I need to shut up. Okay, so why is this 3 sitting on top of this for Brooklyn? The sun. See that? It jumped out the sun. Have you actually told this person that you're crushing on this person? Like, I think you should. Why is this devil sitting here? Because the sun is the truth. It's open up. Let the person know. Why is the devil sitting around this person she's asking about? Okay, 2 dropped out. Okay, they got the, I'll just repeat that. They've got the Page of Cups, which is they want to have some sort of love thing, and the Knight of Swords, which is this rushed energy at the same time. So you've got the rushed energy coming out. You've got the sun coming out twice. Sun, Joanna, that does readings. Joanna, double sun about someone and their crush. Like, I just think that I think the devil is not about toxic. I think it's fear. I think either you're scared to approach or he's scared to approach you to say, you know, he's thinking, oh, does she like me? Or I don't want to be a fool and go up there and say something and then she doesn't like me. And you're thinking, oh, I don't want to go and tell him because what if he doesn't want me? So it's like there's fear. I think it's fear, that devil card. I don't think it's toxic at all, especially with double sun. Now, let's have a look over here. What have we got for her? Okay. I want to know why the Page of Swords are sitting there. I know why the Queen of Wands are sitting there. Very attracted to each other. A lot of fun that could be had. You've got a lot of fun here. I think you need to start something in groups of people. I think you need to go to the same places together and start to have a bit of a conversation and just sort of maybe even talk to someone that will go back and tell him, oh, I kind of got a crush there, you know. I think until you voice it, the relationship is black. It's not happening. I don't think this is an imbalance or anything. I think this is a fear again. Is this a fear? Is this 2 and that devil energy? Is that all about the fear on both sides? Is this a fear about being rejected or something? Now we got the 5 of Cups, the sadness and everything. Got a yes energy on the bottom. This is normally a no. It's not about the fear. But yeah, I'm going to take that as yes. What just dropped out? The Page of Pentacles. Slow and steady pace. The student learning about it. You need to learn about each other. So if you're still at school or you're doing some stuff with school or you're doing some sort of course, you need to come together on that. You need to be in groups of people and just slowly. So this 10 of Diamonds, this 8 of Hearts, is this meaning that there's going to be something for these 2 in the future? Is there going to be an actual spark kickoff? I think it's all going to happen. There's something to do with family and that energy here. This is your mind. You're wanting it. You've made your decision. You need to go for this, but then you're holding on here. Now, this one is actually someone holding on to something, holding on to the past, holding on to a fear, holding on to whatever, holding off, waiting. Other cards in the tarot and that, they show somebody sitting on a box, which can mean the box of secrets. So your desires and stuff are all secret, and this person's not aware. So until you open up your mouth and start chatting to this person, and you've even got the chatty female sitting here, you might need to talk to his sister or someone that knows him, some female, and just say, oh, you know, does he ever speak about me? Or so until you get a conversation going, but it is looking nice, like there could be a connection there with the 2 of you. There's a lot of fun, put it that way. There's a lot of fun. So I just think there's a bit of, it's like 2 little scared kids that, oh, I better not say something. What if I get rejected? Or I like this double joker, but again, it can represent pregnancy, sudden, unexpected twins even. It can represent some, whoop, shit, pregnant. It can represent a job. This is double surprise, nice surprises coming in. But you had the thing that could represent a pregnancy that is a shock, not expected. Okay, that's what I've got for you. What's happening now? Oh, so you want the double sun energy. I think it's about to come out. I think it's about to come out from both sides. Am I sick? No, I'm not sick. I didn't come online yesterday and the day before. I don't want to air my personal laundry online. I had a bit of something that sort of I've been battling with something over the last 12 months, and something come to a head, and it kind of just put me down. Put me down. Put it this way: when the event popped, I had 2 hours sleep, so that's why I didn't get online that day. And then the next night I slept, but yeah. Anyway, it's just one of those things where I got to right up there, and then I broke my ankle, and that brought me down. And then, and plus I got bad news about the ankle. There's still, the x-ray is still showing a piece of bone. And she said, like, if it's still aching and that, she goes, does it hurt? And I went, oh no. And I'm thinking, yes, it's hurting. And she goes, oh, well, if it keeps hurting, like, over the next couple of weeks, she said, I've been putting all my weight on the foot, and then I've been going up like that on my toes on one foot, because I thought that's what I'm supposed to do. And I should have actually had the x-ray before I started doing that. She said, do like, sit down and swirl your foot and this and back. She said, but don't be putting weight on that foot by itself. So, yeah, I was disappointed about that, but that's not why I'm like this. But, yeah, I got really, really good. Then I broke my ankle. And then I think 3 weeks later, we went into the COVID lockdown, and we've been in lockdown for, I don't know if it's 13 weeks or something. It's just going on and on and on. So, yeah, there's a lot of people just not coping with the whole lockdown stuff. So, yeah, yeah. No, I'm not sick, but I'm not feeling up my chipper self. So a lot of people noticing. I'm getting messages on my phone. I can tell you're down here. But I will pick back up, and I should bring my blanket down here that you sent me. You're very, very naughty, Chris. You know, you're very, very naughty. Yeah, but I remember you sent me an email, Chris, and you mentioned stuff about your situation before. And yeah, so sort of that kind of thing. It was funny when you mentioned something about going for a run and your license, and you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, that kind of thing, that kind of feeling, like wanting to get out the door and stuff. But anyway, I am going to get going. I can do that and has done it. Yes. Yeah, I got on here because I was going to get on here yesterday, but I decided not to. And I ended up sitting at the beach with my hubby for an hour and just sort of just looking at the beach, and because we're allowed to go and sit at the beach. But yeah, I needed to. I thought if I come online, the readings are going to be very negative because I was in a negative space. But yeah, I decided to get online today, and I've enjoyed it. Got a few donations, which is great. I've got somebody wanting a reading again. This lady has had a reading, 3 readings in 3 weeks, paid readings. So she keeps wanting more questions, so she keeps paying. And plus somebody else already paid me for their husband's reading. And the day I sat here waiting, he was on a conference call or something, and I said, look, I've got to go. I've been sitting here for half an hour. So we planned it for the next day. And then the next day she messaged me and said, he can't do it. He's got called away. He's got an appointment. And so I still haven't done that one. It's paid for. So I don't even really feel like doing it. But anyway, okay, I am going to go offline. My hubby's at home at the moment, so I'm going to go make something to eat for lunch. And I keep getting this dry mouth thing because of stress, because I've had anxiety attack extreme 3 days ago, and now my mouth is suffering because of it. Okay. Oh, Chris, while I've got you there, you're a nurse. when someone has a stress attack, does it make sugar levels go up? I've never had diabetes or nothing like that. My husband's got diabetes, but does it make sugar levels spike? Throw on that Sherpa. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, it does. That's what I thought, because I was about to research it to see, because when I got up this morning, after waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I got up at 7 or whatever, just sort of laid there. I used my husband's thing, because my mouth, and it was like 6.5, and normal is under 6. When I'm walking and healthy and happy and everything, my sugar in the morning is usually like 4.5, 4.3. I've never ever had diabetes problems, but I've noticed when I get stressed like this, the sugar level is different. It doesn't even matter what I ate. It doesn't matter what I ate. And I hadn't eaten anything. I hadn't eaten anything in 14 hours. I hadn't eaten anything at all. All I had was water. Yeah. Your mum has a diabetes, and her sugar will spike when she's stressed. Stress test will show that. Ice cold shock to the body helps. But I've been told that the ice cold type thing, because I used to get under the shower and wash myself, and then I'd go bang and turn it to cold and just stand there like that. And I was doing that every morning, plus meditations. I haven't done no meditation. I haven't done any of that. I haven't done breathing exercises for 6 weeks or something. I keep saying I'm going to do it, so I need to start doing it again. Yeah. Oh, do you mean like cold shock to the body will make it go up? Don't go and get in the cold shower. You mean like it'll make it go up because it's a shock? Yeah, because when this all happened, this event, I'll just call it the event, I noticed like an hour later or whatever, I was sitting there, and like when I broke my ankle, my husband said I was in shock, because I said, why am I shaking like this? And I said, I'm not cold. And he put the blanket on me and all of that. It was the same feeling. I was sitting there and I was like shaking to the core about everything. And then of course I just was bing like this all night, wide awake. Anyway, I need to go and get no, when it happens, you need to do, okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So if hopefully doesn't happen anymore, but when I'm feeling that way, I will, yeah. So I do know when I was in visiting my husband's mother in hospital, they'd come in and they'd test blood pressure, and then they'd test sugar on certain people. And if it was high or it was low, they got them, like low was different. But if the sugar was high, they would make them drink water. They'd make them drink water and get up and walk or whatever. But anyway, bye, everyone. Nobody needs to know my business. I'm talking all about my business on here without talking about my business. Okay, I'm going to get going, guys. I've got some account work to sort out and get some lunch. And so I will see everybody Monday. Hopefully I've got a beautiful weekend ahead of me, and I'll see everybody on Monday. So take care. Be safe, everyone. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you to my new moderators. And again, Chris, thank you so much for the gifts. I showed them to my son on the video, and he went, what the hell? Like, how do you know this person? And I said, she just, goodness of her heart, she just sent something out to me, and it was lovely. So, yeah, thank you so much. It was beautiful. Well, actually, the heart rate dropped to 47 beats. The heart rate, my watch went bzzz, and my heart rate, that was after I'd calmed down, and I was sitting there and just sort of, and then the heart rate went down to 47 beats. And normally my heart rate's high. But whilst I was in the thick of it, my heart was like 120, 130, like I was running. All right, bye-bye. I'm going. Bye-bye.